What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with Week 4 of Season 1 of the FBL. Today we are taking on Twisted Games, coach of the Chicago Boltunds. We've played Twisted quite a few times on the channel, and as per usual, he has a pretty threatening team, which consists of Great Tusk, the Slowbro Galler, the Ogrepon Hearthflame, the Kyurem, the Rotom Wash, the Terra Jolteon, the Zoroark Sui, Terra, Diancie, the Skunk Tank, and last but not least, the Terra Scyther. Honestly, outside of Scyther, this is a team that I would draft. And it's because of that, it's hard for me to say who I think would actually come to the game, but if I take a guess, I think he brings the first 4. He brings his Jolteon, it's his fastest Mon, it outspeeds my whole team, and then for the last slot, I could see him putting Diancie or Rotom in the last slot. I don't think he brings Skunk Tank or Scyther, and I don't think Zoroark is impossible. I just don't think it looks as good into the matchup as other Pokemon, right? So to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided we're going to bring St. Charlos the Araquanid. I'm not sure if he had a nickname in the last video when I had him, but yeah, if we didn't, his nickname is going to be St. Charlos. If you watch One Piece and know about the world nobles, then you probably understand why I nicknamed this guy St. Charlos. But anyway, he's rocking his Focus Sash, Water Bubble for the ability. Excuse me. Max HP, 4 attack, max defense, relaxed nature with liquidation, mirror coat, body slam, and sticky web. I'd rather run liquidation than run surf because there is a whole slow king who can just eat up the surfs, if I'm being honest. And on top of that, liquidation into, like, let's say the Great Tusk, who's usually known for its physical defense, he does not appreciate that. So I feel like it's a good trade-off, especially considering we can hit slow king. Basically, we hit his defensive core really hard with liquidation. Mirror Coat's really good for, like, let's say the Rotom if it comes, because if it stays in and attacks us, well, we kill it with Mirror Coat. If they Volt Switch, whatever comes in next just dies to Mirror Coat. I can't remember if my opponent has a Dark type. Oh yeah, the Skunk Tank. I don't think Skunk Tank has come to the game, so the Mirror Coat's just free. Body Slam can be really good for, like, maybe getting paras on certain targets. And then the Sticky Web is, you know, the main reason this guy's here, to get at these webs, because my opponent's only form of hazard removal is Rapid Spin, which my team can take advantage of. But yeah, that is St. Charlos. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only, Jirachi, who's rocking his Leftovers, Serene Grace for the ability, 252 HP, 4 attack, 252 Spadef, Careful Nature with Iron Head, U-Turn, Trick Room, and Stealth Rock. The fact that Trick Room is here, I think you guys probably already know what it's here for. The Stealth Rock is here because of that particular reason, because the Pokemon that you can imagine the Trick Room is here for, there's certain targets he might not be able to one-shot, so the Stealth Rock is just to put them in range of being able to get one-shotted because they're barely living the hit to begin with. But outside of that, we just have Iron Head and U-Turn. U-Turn and Trick Room is going to be a slow U-Turn, more than likely. And then we have Iron Head because if we're going to be spamming any moves, might as well spam that one. Since St. Charlos is my physical defense guy, this is going to be my Spadef guy because for the most part, Jirachi does answer, like, all of my opponent's special attackers really well. But yeah, that is Jirachi. Next on the team roster is one of my spin blockers that I'm bringing this week in the form of Keldeo, because my Keldeo is Terra Ghost this week. So, you know, if we get the webs up, they kind of just stay up because what is Great Tusk going to do to us? We're a whole freaking Keldeo. We have Leftovers, Justified for the ability, 104 defense, 252 special attack, and 152 speed, because we are speed creeping the Kyurem. We're Timid Nature with Surf, Secret Sword, Substitute, and Calm Mind. Since we're Calm Minding, that's why I decided to put the remaining, like the leftover EVs into defense, because we're going to be Calm Minding and boosting that stat anyway. And the defense investment actually does help with, like, Great Tusk, because maybe they read us on the switch in and go for, like, a knockoff instead of going for, like, the Rapid Spin. And then we have Sub, because if depending on what we're in front of, we can possibly just Sub and just keep it up. And then we have Surf and Secret Sword because these two moves literally hit every single Pokemon on this team indiscriminately. So we don't really need to even run, like, Terra Blast at anything. So yeah, that is Keldeo, mainly here to be a spin blocker as well as a setup sweeper. Next on the team roster is my actual spin blocker who doesn't need to Terra, in the form of Usopp the Decidueye, who's rocking his Culver Berry in case we do swap into, let's say, you know, a knockoff from Great Tusk, because we're more likely to die to that than an Ice Spinner, even though neither one of them actually kills us, but we don't want to take, you know, massive damage either. We are 252 HP, 108 defense, 148 speed, timid nature with Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Air Slash, and Nasty Plot. So we're running just enough speed to outspeed Ogerpon on webs. If we could probably put this thing in front of, like, let's say a Slowking, a Rotom, maybe get a Nasty Plot off, and if we go +2, we kind of just hit things really, really hard. We do need to chip the Kyurem so we can kill it with a +2 Shadow Ball, but outside of that, most things in this team just die to like +2 hits. It just depends what we're trying to hit. Air Slash is literally only here for Ogerpon, who actually can live a +2 Air Slash, but because of the Stealth Rock chip, if we can get the Stealth Rocks up, it's basically in 100% chance to die range. But yeah, that is Usopp. Next on the team roster is the reason I'm breaking Trick Room in the first place, in the form of Ted the Ursaluna, who's rocking his Flame Orb, Guts for the ability, 248 HP, 252 attack, 8 SPDF, Brave Nature. So basically what this allows, even if we have webs up, it is very unlikely anything on this team is going to underspeed me, except for maybe Diancie if it comes. Everything else, even with the webs up, I mean, okay, Slowking's going to be slow dance regardless. Like, that's just, it is what it is. But, like, we're Brave Nature, so we can still benefit from Trick Room, is what I'm trying to get at, even if the webs are up. But we have Facade, Headlong Rush, Close Combat, and Drain Punch. If the Kyurem is chipped, we can just click Drain Punch. If it's not chipped, we have to click. Alright, we are connected with our opponent, Mr. Twisted of Games, and he has brought Great Tusk, like we thought, Ogerpon Hearthflame, like we thought, Jolteon, like we thought, who was Terra Grass. I figured he'd be either grass or ice or something. He brought Rotom, who we also thought would come, Kyurem, thought it would come. The only thing we messed up, he brought Diancie over Zoroark, which actually I don't have a problem with, because that means we just don't have a problem with it, right? So I think we lead Araquanid and just take it from there. He can only get rocks up with Diancie and Tusk. If he gets up rocks, but we have up our webs, it won't be the biggest deal in the world. His Diancie's Terra Water, if I didn't mention that already. So if we get up webs, I think our Decidueye looks pretty strong in this matchup. So let's get up webs right here. The only thing they can do is, okay. So we'll get up sticky webs here. We are sashed. So you know what, Maricote? And you die. You die, which means Cinderace. If we get rid of Diancie, Cinderace really just has no, like, problems. So Rotom's dead. So it's actually a good thing we decided to run Sash last minute over the boots. Really good idea that we had in that regard. Because now that Rotom is dead, nothing can actually come in on webs and not, unless Jolteon is Flame Orb, nothing can come in on webs and not, you know, be affected by the speed drop. If Jolteon is whatchamacallit, but here's the thing: if Jolteon is Flame Orb, it doesn't help him in this match. I mean, well, no. He gets Shadow Ball. He gets Shadow Ball for Decidueye, so he could be Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Terra Blast, Volt Switch maybe. But if he Terras that thing, that means he's not going to Terra the Diancie, which is, I mean, bro, the way I'm looking at it, if we chip the Great Tusk, nothing on this team takes a facade, bro. Like, nothing has taken a facade on this whole team. Diancie, okay. Do we have counterplay to this? I mean, I think they're gonna just Terra, right? I mean, what do we do about that? What do we do about that? I mean, we could just go for chip, right? Yeah, let's just go for chip. Let's just go for chip. And if they start setting up, I think we just go into Decidueye. Probably. Like, if they click Iron Defense this turn, we're going to Decidueye. Calm Mind. Okay. That's actually not a big deal. Because we just go into Jirachi after we die, click. We need to attack this now. I think what we do is, because they're going to just Calm Mind again, right? We go into this and just hope that they don't attack us this turn. Do they just Calm Mind again? Power Gem. Do we take? Like, okay. 212 to 360. 212 to 360, so that's about one. I wonder, is there any... I will tell you something. Let me look this up real quick. Deancey. So I should have just let Araquanid die, actually. They probably didn't want to take a chance. Now let me see, Deancey. Do you get anything that's stronger than Power Gem that Decidueye specifically would be worried about? I mean, no, they actually don't. There's, like, how much is Diamond whatever? Oh, that's a physical move anyway. Okay, so we're probably good to click Nasty Plot. I think? Let me see. What do you click? Power Gem. We should take this. Okay. And now we just Giga Drain and get our HP back. The only thing they could do is go, like, there's literally only one or two options. Either you go Kyurem, or you go... One thing I will say, now that this thing is Terra, Jolteon has... Bro, there's no... Bro, I cannot think of anything Jolteon could maybe do to beat Ursaluna. It just... Yeah, you just don't beat Ursaluna. So if we can get back above 150 HP, we can live a, Oh. Okay. Did we get back above 150, though? Yes, so we can live we can live another Power Gem. Cool. Yeah, that's cool for us, So we're gonna just click, Giga Drain again. We have no reason not to. Okay, I'm assuming we're either gonna see Ogerpon or Kyurem come out. If Kyurem comes out, we're gonna just go for the Shadow Ball. If they outspeed us, that means they're Scarfed. If they outspeed us, that means they're Scarfed. Jesus. So you're definitely offensive. Are you a Scarfed Kyurem, though? You could be. There's only one way to find out. And then if you're Scarfed, we move accordingly. If he's not Scarfed, you're going to die to the Shadow Ball. I'm pretty confident you die to the Shadow Ball. If you're... Okay. I could be wrong about the death, though. He might live this, actually. Yeah, he lives. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So what are plays we can make right now, right? I feel like we can go into Cinderace first and foremost and just U-turn out. Like, let's start with doing that. We can U-turn into Cinderace. We can U-turn... Actually, no, because the Decidueye is dead. So what we need to actually do is U-turn into Keldeo, probably, actually. Yeah, we need to U-turn into Keldeo, actually. And I think we just click Surf into Ogerpon, if it comes out. But at the same time, I don't know. Because I feel like now that Kyurem's about to go out, if we get up Trick Room, as long as we can chip Tusk, we should be able to win with Ursaluna no matter what, I feel like. And regardless, we're not really too... Like, if we get rid of this, right, he doesn't really have much for Ogerpon anymore. I mean, for Keldeo. Oh, wait, I forgot. We outspeed him, so it doesn't even matter. So what I need to do, actually, is calc and see if... Okay, while I wait for... Well, no, I don't want to miss what he decides to do, because he could either he's going to swap out or he's going to stay in and just let me have this. It's one of the two, but not both. Okay, so he's going to swap out. I'm assuming into the Deancey. Great Tusk. Okay, we're going to go into Keldeo and just click Surf. Well, we're going to... Well, I'm going to phrase that. We're going to Terra and click Surf. We're going to Terra and click Surf. They probably thought we were... Yeah. Because in my mind, if we get rid of Kyurem, cool. So now we're going to go into Keldeo and just Terra and click Surf because, bro, we are keeping these webs up. We are keeping these webs up. I'm telling you, we're keeping these webs up, bro. And regardless, now we tearing in the for the off chance that my opponent is, because I don't think we need to. I don't think we're gonna need to try to set up on him. So we're tearing for the off chance that he is Pasho Berry, and he could also be AV. AV is also a thing. He could also be an AV Tusk. So assuming he's one of those two things, like, bro, only thing he can do is EQ or knock off. He can't CC us. He can't rapid spin us. We live in EQ. So he is Pasho Berry like we thought he might be. Dang, we still almost took him out. So we're gonna get EQ'd here. How well do we take it? Not well enough, but hey, listen, man, we can work with this. So we went from 2. Okay, so let me do the math real quick. We went from 323 to 148. So that's 175. We clearly don't have 175 left. His only real switch in would be Deancey. So we're gonna go for the Surf because in case Deancey comes in, I want to Calm Mind. Okay, cool. I'm glad we didn't try to overthink that. Just gotta attack, attack, attack. So the hazards stay up at this point. So Great Tusk is down. Keldeo has 1 body to his name. If Ogerpon comes out, I think what we would have to do is sack Araquanid and then bring Cinderace back out. Because I don't think Keldeo... Actually, let me just check real quick. I'm pretty sure Keldeo does not live a Ivy Cudgel, though, anymore. Let me see. I mean, to be fair, you died of the grass move anyway, so Ogerpon Heartflame. Because I'm almost confident that's what's coming out next. Oh, yeah, Cudgel. Honestly, he can still kill us with a grass move, too. That's actually the funny part about this. Hold on. So, let me see. We're at 182, so that means we're at 56% HP. Oh yeah. We're literally the lowest roll. Like, we're literally at the low roll for We're at the low roll for whatchamacallit. We're at the low roll for Ivy Cudgel, so we have to swap out. Trailblaze. This doesn't save you. So we should have just attacked him first and foremost, but because now we're just going to, because I don't think okay, let me double check. But Stomping Tantrum does not kill us, right? Let me double check that. Like, Cudgel doesn't kill us. Does Stomping Tantrum kill us, though? It does not kill us, actually. Okay, so we're good. We're good in that regard. We're good. We just need our Cinderace to hit a Powerball. Don't you dare miss this Powerball. Because the only thing he can... Because he has to do one of two things. Either you Trailblaze again, or you click Stomping Tantrum if you have it. You have a grass move, you have a fire move, because we have freaking, you probably have Play Rough for, like, our guy. I should just click Surf on that thing. It's actually a good thing I didn't, though. Actually, no, it's a good thing I didn't Surf, because if we stayed in, he just Trailblazes again, right? I mean, no, he might have went for the attack, because of the damage we would have been doing. Alright, so Cinderace, and then next turn we're going to just U-turn it. Wait, what? Oh, he was expecting me to go for the Gunk Shot, probably. Well, if we went for Gunk Shot, you would have died. With all due respect. So I think this turn we just go for the U-turn. And then what comes next? So, I mean, we just U-turn back into Keldeo, right? Because Keldeo beats Kyurem. It beats Deancey. Well, we can Calm Mind on Deancey, actually. And it should be able to beat the Jolteon. So we're going to just U-turn back into Keldeo. We're just going to U-turn into Keldeo. So far he's down Rotom, Ogerpon. Ogerpon killed my, Arachnid, but who killed Decidueye? Decidueye died to Kyurem, there we go. Are you Flame Orb? I mean, at the same time, couldn't I also just go Trick Room on this guy right, like literally right now, and then just go into my, because I don't think Diancie's going to be slower than Jirachi, so yeah, you know, we're going to do that instead. And if we screw this up, I think everything, okay, so cool. So yeah, we're just going to go for Trick Room here. And the following turn, we'll just U-turn out. Ursaluna should still be slower than Diancie unless he... There's absolutely no... Okay. This works for us. I would like to believe Twisted did not speed creep his Diancie to be slower than my Ursaluna in Trick Room. If he did, good play on his part. Oh wait, I just thought about something. Diancie will actually be... We just ran into it. We just found ourselves in a bit of a dilemma, actually. First of all, let's get up Stealth Rocks right here. That way, Kyurem and Ogerpon are both dead on... Like, they die on arrival, bro. But at the same time, I don't think Diancie beats... I don't think Diancie beats... I don't think Diancie beats... Okay. I mean, does Diancie beat Ursa? He has Power Gem, Calm Mind. He definitely has Terra Blast, right? I think we go into Ursaluna to bait Diancie to come out. Okay. So I guess that's a kill for Ursa. I'm not really sure how that works because he died to... I'm going to assume it's a kill for Ursaluna. So, yeah, hey, Nightor, if you're watching this and I'm wrong, please, you know, just let me know. I have no problem. I know. So, Diancie has to come out. I'm assuming you have Terra Blast. You have to have Terra Blast. Here's the thing. It's going to be slower than us because of the webs, but I'm kind of okay with that because I don't think you can kill Keldeo in one hit. Oh, you're Clear Body. Oh, that is one of your abilities, isn't it? So yeah, we just click Facade then. As long as he didn't like run no IV, like Quiet Nature or Relaxed Nature or something like that, we should outspeed this thing. Okay, so yeah, never mind. Ursaluna just gets them. Never mind. Ursaluna just... Well, okay, to be technical, Ursaluna gets 2 kills. It gets 2 kills because Jirachi gets the other 2 because it sets the rocks that the Kyurem and the Ogerpon are going to die on. The only exception is if his Kyurem is Boots, which I don't think it is. So this thing is dead to rocks. Bye. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love seeing you on the channel. Trust me. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Everybody knows this, but you're dead. And if I'm not mistaken, Kyurem is dead as well. Kyurem should also be dead. So let me see. Kyurem took out Decidueye. And who took out Arachnid? Arachnid died to Diancie. Wait, was it Diancie? No. Arachnid died to Ogerpon, actually. Yeah, Arachnid died to Ogerpon. Okay. And then Kyurem died again to Jirachi. Okay, so he wasn't Boots. Alright, but anyway, yeah, fun game, fun game. GG's to my opponent, Twisted. That was a fun one. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, peace out.